So I hope that you all know how to log into Command, but if you don't, it's agent.kw.com. And what we're going to go over first is our smart plans. Oh, nope, that was just kidding. Smart videos. So your smart videos are through Designs, okay? So we're going to click that first. All right, you see we're on your left-hand side. And at the top, you should see the tab that says Video.
Okay.
Now, if you have any that you made already, they'll show up here. That's why I have 2 on my screen. If you don't have any here, don't worry. Okay, it just means that you didn't make one yet. So we're going to click the plus button, and we're going to make sure that video is highlighted. And then we're going to click next. And this box should come up that says create video and search for a neighborhood. So again, this is pulling from Nextdoor, so not all the neighborhoods show up. That being said, if you want to do a video on a town that's not showing up, you can literally pick any town and just write over the words. So if I want to specifically do Newtown Borough and I don't have that option, I guess I just spell borough, right? It doesn't come up. I could do just, oh, it's right here. I could select Newtown and then change the wording. Okay. So I want to do it on Newtown Borough, and the average home price automatically gets pulled. Now that's really high, right? So if I wanted to cross-reference any of my neighborhoods, I can log into Bright and find some of the information. Okay, so 7 homes for sale in Newtown Borough, just to check. Let's do. There we go. So it does match up, okay, that there's 7. So little things like that. I've had the wrong before. It said that like 2 of them were active, and then when I checked Bright, it was way more than that. So I would cross-reference if I were you, okay? So after you check the neighborhood information, again, I can change all this. If I think this average home price is too high, if I want to check for the past 180 days, maybe it's lower than what's just on the market right now. Average home prices are on the rise. Average price per square foot, is that holding steady? I can change all of that. Now, if you picked a town that wasn't in the MLS, like I know a lot of people do Southampton, if that doesn't show up, or Upper Southampton, I could totally change all of this and make it say whatever I wanted to say, okay? And that's fine. You can create your own. All right, the second part at the bottom here is neighborhood features. You can only select 3. So book loving, handmade culture, and healthy foods is what was chosen for Newtown Borough. I agree with those, but if I didn't, I could X out of one of them and see what else we have. So I think coffee culture is big in Newtown. And there's another one, historic, like that's good. Okay, you can choose what 3 features you want for your neighborhood. And then go to your agent information. Now this should have already pulled through for you if your marketing profile is set up, okay? But I still double check it, make sure your photo's in there, your name's correct, and then your market center brokerage information. If everything looks right off the bat, all you have to do is click next. and it will generate your video for you. Okay, so now that it's generated, I'm gonna save it. Okay. Now that my video is successfully saved, if I go back to my design templates, my video is right here, okay? And I click on it, it shows me all the information, and I can watch the video right here.
Hello.
Hi, Luna.
Hello. How are you?
Good. Okay. So now that my video is done, right? Everyone's looks that way. It's just the information that changes. Okay. Right now, that is the only video you have available to make. They're going to be adding more. Okay. So I can either download my video if I want to embed it on my website. I can download my video and share it directly to Facebook. I can download my video and put it on my YouTube channel. All of those options are great. What I'm going to show you how to do is pull it into your campaigns so that you can share it either directly to Facebook from your campaign section or a paid ad, okay? So now that our video is created, I'm going to go over to campaigns and just select create a new campaign. If I wanted to do it as just a plain social post, I guess I couldn't. Just kidding, you guys, you can't. Okay, so if I click paid ads, I'm going to say smart video campaign. And my goal might be to attract buyers to the neighborhood. It might be for brand awareness, or to advertise, attract listings, I guess, more than advertise them. They get different results based on the goal that you choose. I've seen really great leads with attract buyers. You actually get their information. With attract listings, you get a lot of impressions, which is similar to brand awareness because a lot of people see it, okay? So it's really up to you what you want your goal to be. I'm going to keep mine as brand awareness, and I'm going to only run it on Facebook. I do know people that have ran some on Instagram and got decent exposure that way as well. So I'm going to click set up campaign. And right here where it says add media, if you just scroll down a little bit, you can select video and then select media for this campaign. And it'll be right in your neighborhood videos or choose from designs. All right, and this is the one I just created, and it'll pull it in for you. It's super easy since it's already made in your designs, okay? Now I'm going to go back to add text, and this is where I want to write something that'll be right above the video, okay? Now, since I'm sharing it this way, people are going to have to click it for it to start playing. So you want to make sure that you write something that makes people want to click, okay? So I would say, what would I say? Okay. So if you wrote something about them wanting to see more on their community, this learn more button down at the bottom would be that can link out to something. So if you have community pages on your website, you can send them there. If you want to attach your app link, that would be awesome, right? So that's what I'm gonna have that say. All right. So my ad text, it wants me to have a description, but once I select this button, it's gonna go away. It's not gonna make me have a description. So I'm gonna go down to Facebook ad and right here, my account, what page I want it to go to. All right, this is very important. You do want to use the Facebook lead generation form. It makes it super easy, and that's what they fill out, and the information goes right to command with their email and their phone number. Okay. So I always have the call to action say learn more. Feel like it's less commitment than apply now or sign up. Like people are going to think they're getting themselves into something they don't want to get into. So I keep it as learn more. Now this is my follow up destination URL. So after people click learn more and they put in the lead form, this is where they're going to land. So you have to think about where you want them to land. If you have a landing page for a specific listing, a specific community, or your app landing page. Those are great options to put in here, okay? I'm gonna put my app link, had I had it opened. Let's see if I can. Okay, so if I open my consumer in a new window, I didn't want to direct it away from the campaign. I can grab my app URL right here. Okay. Then I'm going to go back to my campaign and drop it in. Does that make sense? Thank you, Sharif, for shaking your head. Okay. So right here, ad targeting. Oh, I'm in Newtown, Connecticut, so that's not good. When I go down to my duration and budget, I can change. I guess I have to change it here. I'm going to use custom settings, obviously, because I don't want to be in Newtown, Connecticut. So I'm going to search my location. Come on. Okay, so now it's selected Newtown, Bucks County. I get to select my radius. I think that 20 is high. I maybe wanted more a concentrated radius since I'm sharing stuff about Newtown. Obviously, anyone can download your app and select where they want to be focused on. So that's truly up to you. If you want to keep it at 20, make it higher. I'm going to concentrate it. I think that the lowest you can do is 15. Okay. Then I'm going to save my Facebook ad. See these green check marks? They all have to be checked for you to move on. All right. Then I select my duration and budget. Again, this is up to you how long you want to run it. Depending on what type of campaign you're doing, I would obviously be different. If it's an open house, it's going to be a shorter amount of time. If you're just a brand awareness, I could run this as long as I'd like. Okay. So they automatically set it for 10 days. I think that sounds pretty good. Since it's a test, I don't really want to spend $30. I could commit to 20. And then I'm going to save duration and budget. All right. Now that all of these have check marks, I know that my campaign setup is done. On the right-hand side, it's going to show me what it looks like in people's Facebook newsfeed. Obviously, it's not going to people you know. It's going to people that are just in that 15-mile radius of Newtown. So this is what it would look like. It's going to say sponsored under your name for your Facebook page. It's going to have that little blurb, and then people could press play for the video to start. Okay, when they select learn more, that's when the lead generation form is going to come up. And after they fill that out, you get their information in your contacts, and they're going to be directed to whatever link you left. Like mine's going to go to the app. Okay, and then hopefully they download it there too. So then I just got their contact information and their lead, all that information twice. Okay. So the last thing that you would do is publish campaign. I'm not going to, because I'm not really going to publish this, but I think you guys should. The campaigns have been getting really, really great interactions, and I love these little videos. The hardest part is just making sure that the information is accurate. Okay. So again, I would double reference that with Bright.
Trish, I have a quick question.
Sure.
The smart plans, we were restricted to certain neighborhoods. Like we weren't able to put in just Newtown or Holland. It would pull up all of the individual neighborhoods, developments, really, subdivisions. When we tried to do the smart plans.
Wait, the smart plan or the video?
The smart plan, not the video. So this is different than how the smart plan is set up, where you're able to—
A little bit, yes. Just
okay.
Because this one, you can change all the information. And in the smart plan, that's the monthly neighborhood nurture, you can't change that stuff.
Okay. All right.
So if I wanted to do like Churchville, and maybe that's not coming up in the smart plans monthly neighborhood nurture, I can still access that information on Bright. So I could essentially create my own video and just plug in the numbers.
Okay. All right. Great.
Do we have more questions? If you don't have a mic, you can also type in the there's a chat box up here. No? Okay. So, right, I'm leaving it. Once you have a campaign going, it'll show up in your paid ads like this with the campaign title that you created, a preview, what status it is at. So if anyone did just walk through that with me and click publish campaign, it'll probably say something along the lines of waiting on approval, and it'll start tomorrow. You can't start it the day that you make it. It always needs a day to be approved. If you can't even get that far, it's because your Facebook pages are not connected to Command. You do have to do that first before you can share a campaign, okay? And it's super easy. It's right up here where your name is. You would just go to settings and attach Facebook. As long as you know your passwords, it's easy. And then you'll see your duration, your clicks, all this. This is per impression. I got the spend of $45, but I only actually spent $10. I got 5 clicks, so $2 per click. And then I got 1 lead from this actual campaign I tried to run, okay? So with this number 1, if I click it, it'll open up my contacts page and show me whose information I got from this specific campaign. So Command will automatically filter that for you. It puts it in the lead source. Then I have his phone number, his email address, and the last time he was updated, okay? The other ways you'll get notified if you get any leads from a campaign is through Kelly. So just make sure that you're logged in to Kelly because you'll get push notifications. So you'll know to check Command. Okay, you're not going to get an email that someone filled out a lead form for you. It's only going to come through Kelly. Okay. Now, even though that's the only smart video in designs that you can publish through campaigns, there are other videos in general. I've seen people do that little, let's see if we can find it. It might have eaten here. So there is videos that you can add manually, and I really like that one of the app that KWRI made for you, and there's no other real estate agents in it. You can post that in here too and still have them land on the link for your app. It's a great way for them to download it. And then after they do, there's a smart plan over here that's a follow-up for your app. Okay, so there's ways that all this stuff connects already. And then look, I didn't even read this. Best practices. All right, 15 seconds or less, vertical. All right, enable with captions, that's fine. Do you guys have questions about the smart videos itself? Is there anyone who needs me? Thanks, Angela. Is there anyone who needs me to start from the beginning if you joined late? Oh, okay. Yes, you want me to start from the top, Debbie? Anybody else?
Me too.
Okay. So I'm going to go back and do it from the beginning for those of you that don't need to see it again. Thank you. Bye, Val.
Bye. Have a great day, everyone.
You too. Bye, Trish. Bye, Val.
Bye.
Thanks,
Happy St.
Trish.
Patrick's Day.
Bye, everyone. Thank you, Tricia. It was very helpful.
You're welcome.
Bye, ladies.
Bye. So we started in designs. And this is what my templates look like because these are the ones that I created already. But if you don't have any there, it's just videos and click the plus button. Since it's the only video you can currently make, as soon as I hit next on video, it's going to ask me to select neighborhood. So for me, this is the biggest part because I might search Churchville. Yes, you can connect YouTube videos to your campaign section, but not in designs, if that makes sense. So I would just download the YouTube video and bring it right into campaigns. So let's see. So actual Churchville is not, oh, I guess I spoke too soon. Okay, so it is here. There's a couple that aren't. So I could select anything, click next, and then change all of this information. All I need is this create video box to come up, and I can say, okay, I really wanted to do Village at Newtown, which I don't even think exists, but I can change any of these. On the rise, yeah, we'll say that, average. Maybe I think that's too low. Average price per square foot is on the decline. I want to put holding steady. I can literally change any of this. And then I cross-reference. I want to make sure that this is semi-accurate. So I would go to Bright and then look up how many are on the market, how many are active, so that I can confirm that this number 9 or whatever number they came up with, the average home price, all this is as accurate as it can be. And then I'm going to go to my neighborhood features. You can only have 3. So if I wanted to get rid of one, like, okay, maybe they're not into gardening, I can drop this down and see what else we have. Hardworking, historic, if they're luxury culture. And then your agent information should have been brought in from your marketing profile. And the same thing with Market Center Brokerage. I always check it just in case, but it should be there. And then as soon as you click next, it'll create the video for you. Okay, again, everyone's video looks exactly the same. It's just the information in it that's different. Which is why I suggested at the KWRI, if you go to KW Realty on YouTube, they have that other app video, which I love. Okay, and then I save it, and it gets added automatically to my design video templates. Okay, right here. So once it's made, I can either download it and I can share it directly to Facebook. I can put it on my YouTube channel. I can put it on my Instagram. I can share it anywhere you want. Then I'm going to go to campaigns, and this is where I was doing the paid advertising, where I would create a new campaign, go to paid social ad. You have to have a title, a goal. I said this one is brand awareness, but perhaps they're trying to attract buyers. I'm going to use Facebook, even though I know people that have had good results with Instagram. And then this walks you through how to set up the actual campaign. Okay, so I enter my copy here. This will, you can see above the actual photos where this is going to appear. And then my headline. Okay. Then I'm going to go right to add media. And all I have to do is switch this toggle to video, and I can select for my campaign. Now, if I had a different video in my designs, I can pull from there. I can upload a video or embed a linked video. So this is where you can put your YouTube videos, Debbie. But since we're just doing the neighborhood video, I'm going to browse my designs and continue with video. All right. And you can see it changes over here instantly. In Facebook ad, I'm going to select which page I want to share it to. Okay. Use Facebook lead generation form. That is the easiest one to use. It'll pop up when someone clicks learn more, and it'll autofill their information from Facebook. And if it's, you know, an incorrect email address, if it's old or whatever, they can erase it and put in the new one. And then this part is the important part, the follow up destination URL. So after people click learn more and they fill out that lead form application, where is it going to take them? So if you had landing pages set up already, you can do one that's for a specific listing. If attracting buyers to a specific listing is what your goal was, you can have it go to your overall website. For this one, I chose to send it to my app. Okay, I want as many people to download that as possible because that's the easiest way for me to track what our consumers are doing. And if I know that they're interested in, you know, the Village at Newtown or Ewing, it just really narrows it down rather than having them look at our, you know, our website or something else where I can't track everything. Okay, so that I paste in there. And now this one's taking me to Southampton, Massachusetts, so I'm going to use my custom settings. And I want to do Churchville again. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Southampton, Pennsylvania. Again, my radius, if I don't want it at 20, 15 is as small as I can go. And then I do my duration and budget. And once I save it, I can publish it. Okay. And as soon as you get people's information, it'll go directly into your contacts page. And that's where I follow up. Okay. Questions this time? This part was recorded, so we'll be able to watch it again if there are questions. If not, you can send me an email and I'll answer you there. Okay? Thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you, Trish.
Bye.
Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, stay healthy.
Yes, trying. Thank you.
Bye.